Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today I want to discuss what games have pulled you in from the very first time you saw them. I know this isn't zombies, but I figure it is an excellent change of pace since many of you are sick of zombies during this off season. Since I make so many Critical Lens videos discussing Call of Duty Zombies, why not talk about some newer games? You might not have heard, but this beautiful looking game called For Honor released yesterday. It has captivated me since its first trailer at E3 in 2015. The idea was so polarizing to see some of history's greatest warriors pitted in combat against one another. The brilliant graphics pulled me into the game, but the demo of the gameplay truly excited me. I adored the simplicity of the combat system, a modern rock, paper, scissors conflict, but innovated enough to let skilled players dominate others if executed properly. You could see complex combinations of blocks, disarms, and attacks to defeat enemies who just button smash. Now there are plenty of worries I have for the game, like the quality of the story mode, the longevity of the game, the multiplayer servers, microtransactions, but the game is finally here after almost 2 years of anticipation. This is almost on par with BioShock Infinite's constant delays from 2009 to its release in 2013.
Need this?
Much obliged.
When I loaded up my first playthrough, I was pleasantly shocked. The system felt polished, clean, and intuitive to the player. The basic tutorials showed me how to play, but I could see the advanced mechanics being hinted at with each new tutorial. I found extreme hope in this game. Of course, until someone on the internet inevitably finds an exploit and beats the ever-living crap out of everyone online with one move. It feels like a whole game for the first time in a long time. I hope microtransactions and DLCs don't destroy this game like many other modern titles, but that's most likely a fool's wish. Infinity Ward's Infinite Warfare felt empty to me without its DLC and microtransactions. All the customization is hidden behind hundreds of hours of gameplay or paywalls. Some of For Honor's customization seems to be headed in that direction, but I wanted to see how it develops before I pass harsh judgment. I was able to just load up the game, use in-game currency, and play a character I really wanted to play as soon as I loaded up the game. I didn't have to grind for hours. BioShock Infinite got DLC right to me from that perspective. Though Clash in the Clouds underperformed due to issues inside the studio, the other two DLCs were incredible. What I want to ask you is, what games pulled you in no matter what promotions were coming out, like For Honor did for me almost 2 years ago? Which game did you commit to buying on release, and what was the result? I know it will be so interesting for all of us to see each other's experiences in the comments below. Compare games and opinions about what worked and didn't. An example of a game I was excited for, but completely underperformed, was the title Homefront. I had a playthrough once on my channel of that abomination. It was a classic marketing bait and switch. It pretended to be one thing, but the game was something completely different. I was frustrated and returned the game after a 4-hour campaign and broken multiplayer. Somehow, despite time's erosion of promising titles, For Honor's launch kept me hopeful for AAA releases that could deliver on their grand promises. For Honor excites me to see that there is more than just first-person shooters dominating the market no matter the genre. Even though it's a third-person fighting game, it's a fresh way to play this genre that hasn't been done to death yet. Early criticism of the game pointed out that it would suffer from no story mode, like how Overwatch had no campaign to build on its characters. Ubisoft developed an entire campaign in response since their showing at E3 2015. Now, I must state, I have only played the game for about 2 to 4 hours. The game could completely fall apart for me in a couple weeks' time, but it delivered for me on day one. I have not felt that in years. It had a campaign I could play through, it had a practice mode where I could have fun hacking and slashing AIs to death, it had a multiplayer mode to compete against other ambitious players, and my favorite feature is its ability to rank up against AIs online. That calls back to the days of Battlefront 1 and 2 for me. There was something so charming about facing the hordes of AI while taking command posts in Galactic Conquest. It became a strategy-based game fighting against the computers, allowing yourself to refine your skills without worrying about your statistics or other players messing up your gaming experience. Today's games seem to lose out on the simplicity of being able to play against AI at a competitive level. Games like Overwatch and the Black Ops series combat training has created some of the most fun I've had playing with my friends in all of gaming. I love the magic games can create when you unite with your friends to fight against something greater than yourselves. That's why I believe games like Destiny do so well with their raid modes. Destiny didn't work for me because MMOs don't interest me in any way, and not for lack of trying, may I add, but I digress. There is something so wonderful about those games that pull you in from their first trailer. I figured it would be so much fun to reflect with all of you about games you experienced that delivered that all you hoped for on release. I know The Last of Us, BioShock Infinite, Infamous 2, and Skyrim all delivered in ways I never thought imaginable for me. That is why we game, to feel these emotions of excitement and adventure. There is something in For Honor that I see helping me create new memories with my friends. My friends have already started contacting me and we are forming a team. Each player is taking on roles to fit a team similar to what we see in MOBAs. I find it refreshing to see such a change of pace in the games I am playing. I know what to expect from games like Kingdom Hearts 2.8 or Call of Duty, but this is an RPG MOBA hybrid that I'm excited to be playing at this point in my life. I'm not sponsored by Ubisoft in any way, and I need to make that abundantly clear. I was just so refreshed to finally get a game on release, on launch, that had all these grand promises, and to me, it felt like a whole game. It delivered already just playing it. I didn't get that sinking feeling I got when I played No Man's Sky. Now, just a few weeks away, Horizon Zero Dawn is the next thing in my sights, and I cross my fingers it will not be another No Man's Sky. I want to thank you so much for watching this production about games that pulled you in from the moment you saw them. I really want to know your stories in the comments down below of the games that pulled you in from the very first instance you saw them. If you are interested in zombies or cool t-shirts, I want to let you know I have a sale going on right now at radcompany.org for a limited time only. I'll be selling these beautifully designed For Better Tomorrow t-shirts until February 25th. So if you're interested, please check it out on the site for more information, and it supports me. Make sure to subscribe for all your entertainment and Call of Duty zombie needs. Thank you for watching this video branching off my normal content. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.